So I thought I'd sit outside in the sunshine. It's a really nice day. I've been working out the magnetic mirror laminations, and I have come to some better understanding. Let me just get my pen on here, cap on here. So when it's hard to see what I'm pointing my camera at actually. When the laminations are actually pointing up towards the magnetic field, what we have is attraction, and so let's, for example, here there's a magnet there, and what we have is attraction on this side because of the V shape, and this causes the flux to actually diverge outwards towards the coil down at the bottom. So if we arrange the laminations down so that we have this entry point, and then we have them stacked laterally as the magnet's moving in this direction, as it's moving in this direction, or the rotor, sorry, is with a magnet on it. As it's moving, we have a kind of null area where the flux is guided, and these bars, these laminations, all resonate together. But when we get to this point, on the exit point, we have a repulsion because the flux lines are actually coming out. Let's see if I can draw this a little bit better. The flux lines are actually coming out in sort of a cycle like that, and because the flux doesn't like to be forced together, as in the flux doesn't want to be pushed inwards towards itself, it likes to go out and around. What we have is a repulsion here, so these V shapes are actually trying to condense the flux back towards each other because they're actually pushing, the flux lines are actually pushing against each other, so we have a repulsion at this point. But remember, this is resonating all the way through these laminations and creating attraction on the other magnetic field that's entering. So yeah, this is a better configuration for the laminations to overcome the drag situation. I can't see the screen, I don't know what that was. The sun's too bright. So this is what I'm thinking about right now, is this system is a much more efficient lamination arrangement for the cancelling the drag situation, because on the entry point we normally don't have much really an attraction there. We normally don't have an attraction there because well, we have the magnetic attraction obviously from between the magnet and the steel, but I'm talking about the lensing effect, or the reactance between the magnet and the coil. We don't really have an attraction on the entry point. We have an attraction on the exit point, which is what causes the drag. So by introducing more traction on the entry point, we offset the drag on the exit point. So we have a more repulsion on the exit point. So that technically should create more acceleration. So we should have less drag and more acceleration. So we shouldn't have so much of a problem on drive current, to drive the system, because these naturally wants to pull in, because as you can do the test yourself, is a bit some steel nails or something on a magnet. When you point them inwards, it pulls more than it does when they're actually splayed outwards. So anyway, I thought about making this video last night, and I spent some time thinking about it, I tried various arrangements, like here, and that didn't make much sense to me. That didn't really, because we have got an attraction there, but then immediately after that we have a repulsion. So we need to have a gap, we need to have a space, which is why I've arranged it like this. So we have a traction here, and then the laminations will resonate, and this steel here will actually add to the resonance of the entry point, and then we splay it out as the magnet starts to leave the guides, the lamination guides on the rotor system. So yeah, I think I've explained it reasonably well. Obviously the coil is on this side. So anyway, this is what I'm going to be designing for the new lamination arrangement. I've got to I'm waiting for some more filament actually, and then I can print some more holders to hold the steel laminations in that formation. So anyway, yeah, it's a lovely day outside, so I just thought I'd chill out. I'm going to go back in now, actually. Right, okay. Oh, it's a bit too bright, I can't see a damn thing on the camera. Right, so I hope you enjoyed watching that. My explanation of what the... So, I mean, initially I did say that I was pretty much done with that configuration. Well, I changed my mind. Well, I'm allowed to change my mind. There are still steps I can take to... God, I can't see a damn thing now, I've been out in the sun. My sunglasses have got auto sunglass. Well, I mean, my glasses have got auto sunglass mode, so they go dark and I can't see a damn thing. I've got spots in my eyes. Anyway, so these were some pretty close lamination arrangements to what I'm talking about, but these worked reasonably well, but not very well, and I know why. It's because I really need to, because I didn't have the entry point V'd the opposite way around. So the mirror, this is my flux mirror, that's what I call it. So the entry point wants to be a V formation, but the opposite, the inverse of the exit, which is on this side, the opposite side. So the entry point on this side wants to be a V, but inverted, right? You get the idea. I did try this arrangement with the more splayed out on one side, and that had an effect. That had an interesting effect, but it has very little sticking on a rotary drum. Don't know how I can show you it. I'm holding the phone right now, but I've done previous tests anyway. But if I get my magnet drum, if I spin this a bit and I hold it like that, it has very little drag. As you can see, it's not cogging. It's going to pull and stick to it in a minute, but it is. You can see how even that is. It's no cogging on this arrangement. It's very good. Now, if I get this one, right, this other one, which I was just showing you, and I'll spin it again. I don't want it to stick to it, so you'll see there's a little bit of cogging on there when it slows down. I spun it a bit too fast because we're having to wait ages. Yeah, a little bit of cogging there, very little. You can see it bounce. So that's got a little bit of cogging on it, this arrangement. So anyway, the new arrangement I think will be a big improvement. So yeah, stand by for that when I get the new ones sorted out. I've got to do them a SketchUp and then print them out and then reassemble a new front end, flux gate, flux mirror, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Oh, I'll catch you to 10 minutes.